I work for Usdaw, the trade union. I'm in the communications team. We've just released a press release because of the launch of the Employment Rights Bill in the UK. I'm keen to develop a series of communications for our members, highlighting the different areas of the bill, those we agree with, those we don't. Could you read the report that we created earlier this year called Retail at the Heart of Communities? Read the bill itself, the next steps document, the press release we've already released, and perhaps generate 5 content ideas that we might start communicating. I really want ideas that help create persuasive, engaging content that make our members want to feel proud and want to participate more in the union and its activities. Just to make it simple, explain each idea in 2 sentences, trying to highlight why the idea might be of interest and any interesting or unusual storytelling angles to it. Okay, so here are some of the ideas based on a review of the Retail at the Heart Communities report and all of the other documents. These are ideas. Number 1, a new deal for workers, what it means for you. Highlight specific wins, such as the right to 1-day bereavement leave, real living wage, 0 hours contract. 2 is say goodbye to 0 hours exploitation, emphasizing the end of the exploitative 0 hours contracts. Your voice, your protection. Okay, retail workers at the heart of a just transition to net zero, and flexible work and family life from campaign to reality, presenting the new flexible working rights. Okay, 5 good ideas. I wonder, could you help me create a couple of variations of how the say goodbye to 0 hours exploitation story might be told in an email? Ideally, can it follow the success messaging framework from the book Made to Stick by Chip and Dan Heath? I think that's a really powerful way of telling stories and getting messages to stick. But can we have 2 variations? One that appeals to empathy and another that appeals to the emotion of frustration. In both cases, let's make strong, concise, powerful, highly persuasive copy. We do want a call to action at the end, so maybe provide a couple of alternative calls to action. Okay, so it's sending that again, and here we go. Here are some examples. The empathy-based story. Subject, 0 hours contracts are ending thanks to you. We've heard you, your stability and respect are finally here. Imagine Sarah, for years she couldn't plan her week. 0 hours contracts kept her guessing. With the passing of the Employment Rights Bill, 0 hours exploitation is going to come to an end. No more unpredictable schedules. I think we need to see how that works out. But together we've proven that retail workers are stronger when we stand united, and some calls to action. And then a frustration-based story, say goodbye to the 0 hours nightmare. So 2 very different takes to potentially inspire different ways in which you can write the story, or potentially even to do A/B testing in an email of different ways to write a story. I like the empathy story, but we need to do a little bit of work on it. Can you just put it in a canvas for me? So this bit about Sarah, can you just tell me, is Sarah something you found in our report, or is it not? Okay, Sarah is a fictional representation. Okay. All right, in that case, could you identify if there's any stories from the report that I could potentially use that fit with the 0 hours theme? Emma's story, low hours and childcare struggle. Sounds good. Okay, let's go with Emma's story because that sounds like a much better one and it's real. Can you rewrite the canvas based just on her story then?